for a determined athlete. Wedding receptions, dinner dances, anniversaries, just about any event that's worth celebrating. That's generally what comes to mind when we think of a Knights of Columbus Hall in virtually any community, right? Well, here in Gatineau, Quebec, twice a week, the atmosphere inside this hall becomes quite serious. Every Monday and Wednesday night, the hall is transformed into a karate dojo under the supervision of a sensei. Not just any sensei. Sensei Robert Loyer, a 5th degree black belt world champion.
Next technique, it's going to be the side kick, yokogiri.
Everybody in the club, and not only this club, I guess everybody in the region and in the Quebec province and Ontario here do respect Bob very, very much. He's a good man. He's very friendly. Very. He doesn't have to talk. All he has to be there, and everybody respects him. He's a great teacher.
4.
For those who learned that Robert Loyer holds a 5th degree black belt, respect for him comes easily. Throughout the international karate community, it's Loyer's impressive list of accomplishments that has earned him accolades. Closer to home, students of this martial arts master admire his ability to bring out the best in them.
Good eye on the punch.
Well, what I'm trying to show my students is to be themselves, not to take themselves for others. Try to give them confidence and have self-respect and respect for other people. Your karate is a form of discipline, a form of fighting, and a form of self-respect.
It's not here. It's going to be in front to be prepared for the reverse punch.
He's very patient with people. He's well-disciplined. He's got everything. For a karate instructor, he's got everything.
Keep on doing it.
Bob has achieved so much, and he has done so much for the community. That's most important. By helping the young people. See, karate gives you, instills in you, I guess, a sense of respect for others. As we all know, young kids today, well, sometimes they do go on the wrong road, and we do get people here, some tough little kids sometimes, and after a few months, right away, you would just see the difference.
Robert's 28-year career in the martial arts began when he was just a boy.
I grabbed on karate right away. And when I started at 8.5 years old, my instructor saw he's got a lot of potential, that kid. And I was junior Canadian champion. And then I went up.
Robert earned his 1st degree black belt by age 11. Throughout his teens and 20s, he won the Quebec Provincial Championship title twice and was ranked #1 in the country 4 years running. Here in Canada, Robert Loyer was the guy to beat. Down in the States, they had never heard of him. That would soon change.
I remember when I went to for the North American Championship. They did it in Brampton, Ontario. And they called me the unknown fighter because I was a guy from Quebec, from Gatineau, and they didn't know me as a good fighter.
Robert won that championship, beating the world's top-ranked fighter.
And the people were so amazed because the arena was jam-packed, and the people were saying, "Hey, who's that guy?"
That guy didn't stop there. The unknown fighter went on to win the European Championship. And from that moment forward, Robert Loyer was no longer unknown.
Yeah, that's right. By the World Karate Magazine, they rated me #1 in the world fighter. My weight class, pound for pound, I was #1 fighter in the world. I was always the smallest guy in the group, in the Of all the competitors, I was the smallest guy. And I was always meeting people 6'2", 6'3". But I always had a edge on them because of my quickness, my speed, and my focus.
Having secured the top karate titles, this 5'7" powerhouse decided to focus his speed and agility on boxing. As an amateur fighter, he won Quebec's Golden Gloves title twice, and as a professional, rose to #1 in Canada for his weight class. Robert's next personal challenge was to become Canada's top-ranked kickboxer. To no one's surprise, he achieved that goal as well.
The winner, Robert Loyer!
Through it all, Robert has received more than 500 trophies, medallions, and awards, many of which he has donated to sports organizations to honor the achievements of young athletes. You've done it all.
Yeah.
You've reached the top.
Yeah, reached the top.
Must be pretty proud of that.
I'm very proud of it. And hopefully my children could follow my footsteps. 1, 2, Maggie, 3, 7, 4, 5.
It takes 4 to 5 years on average for a karate student to earn a black belt, an impressive level only 1 in 1,000 ever reach. For the past 6 years, Robert has been helping his students achieve that goal. So if you've taught 500-600 students, any black belts yet?
Yeah, I have 15.
15?
15, yeah.
Well above average.
Yeah, it's quite good.
Of course, that makes sense with you as an instructor. From one of the world's best karate fighters comes words of warning to his students.
We got rules in karate at the dojo. The dojo is the place where you practice karate. What you learn in the class, you have to stay inside the class. When they learn karate, they want to use it on the street. Karate, that's not what it is. Karate is self-respect, discipline, and how to focus yourself in life.
Okay, ready? 1, 2.
What has karate taught you?
Karate is not to make me in trouble, just to defend if somebody want to hit me or something.
Have you ever used it for that purpose?
No.
Fighting stance, front kick. 1.
Sophie and Sacha Loyer are following in their father's footsteps. 12-year-old Sophie already has her first-degree black belt, and 8-year-old Sacha is halfway there. But they have a long way to go to catch up to their legendary dad. On June 20th, in Wind Gap, Pennsylvania, Sensei Robert Loyer will be inducted into the World Karate Hall of Fame. He's the first-ever Canadian inductee.
I was surprised because for a Canadian to be inducted in the Hall of Fame, usually it's always Americans who gets everything. But for once, a Canadian is being honored at that level.
Maximum power. 1, 2, 3.
I felt that all the accomplishment I made, that I achieved, I felt good inside.
Okay, what we're going to do, we're going to be doing 2 by 2. We're going to do...
Although retired from full-time competition, Robert still travels a great deal conducting seminars at various dojos throughout North America. And if he achieves his current goal, and who could doubt he will, we'll soon see Sensei Loyer on the big screen in a karate feature film.
Good kicking, good kicking.
That's what I want to show the people. At different seminars, the different technique of fighting, the technique that made me a champion.
Stop punching a little bit faster.